All right, hello from New York City here at Book Expo America 2012. I'm Kristen White. I'm your host of Bestselling Celebrity Author TV, and I'm here with author Brenda Parris. How are you?
Great, thank you.
So you have written a book about your journey, you and your daughter, through Alzheimer's. Tell me a little bit about that.
I left Florida State. I was a master's in the master's degree program in library science to become a librarian, and my mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, so I left there and went back to my small hometown in Alabama, and I spent the next almost year and a half as her full-time 24-hour caregiver. And what the book is my journal that I kept during that time and poems that I wrote. After the experience, I created a website. It was early on this was back in 1996 when she died. So it was in an earlier stage of the internet. Mine was probably one of the bigger sites, personal websites on Alzheimer's, because I had links to all kinds of sources as well as the journal and the poems on there. And people started asking me, where can we get this in a printed form? So eventually
So when you're a caregiver, because it sounds like you provide a lot of resources for other caregivers of Alzheimer's, what's some of the biggest, I would say, burden or emotional weight?
The emotional stuff is really, my mother didn't know me. She knew me before I moved back in with her, but after I moved back in, she didn't know me anymore. And that's that, and being just so physically tired because she would get up and wander through the house at night. So it was some more experience.
So what's the title of your book?
Waiting for the Morning. Subtitle is Mother and Daughter's Journey Through Alzheimer's Disease.
So you're waiting for the morning. Does that title have meaning?
Yes, it's the title of one of the poems in the book. And I was at work one day and I was saying my website is A Year to Remember, and I didn't want to give it the same title. And one of our student workers in the library said, that poem, Waiting for the Morning, that kind of sums it up, So,
where can we find your book?
It's at iuniversity.com. It's also at Amazon, all the online bookstores.
And do you have a personal website for it?
I do. www.zarcrom.com.
zarcrom.com
/year to remember, or year to REM.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for being with us here in New York.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.